Hello YouTube, De-bodgery here. Welcome to EV Components Review. This isn't a teardown. This is proof of concept, if you will. So here is a Tronic 750, and I am starting a new build, and so this is preparation for that, and it's going to be running the Tronic 750. This is the same controller which, doing the teardown videos, I said it was a repair unit. And, well, I've repaired it. So last time you saw this, it was running 82 volts or 20S to do all the TP128 testing. And so that's all done. And I guess that's a good segue into that. So people are asking, hey, when are you going to ship? Things like that. Well, yep, I had to set up shipping. And when I originally did it, prices were just ridiculous. And so now I've worked out something with FedEx, which is going to reduce shipping costs significantly. So that's all in place, and that was causing delays and why I haven't shipped yet. So anyway, hopefully this weekend you should be getting actual shipping information from me, and things will be going forward. So people that have bought motors, they want them as is. That was the delay. All the rest of them, well, I'm working on this stuff in the background. That stuff should be shipping too pretty quick. So anyway, let me do a shameless plug for several products. First of all, if you are not running VESC, you should be. Just flat out, that's the best thing there is in motor control these days. I don't care what anybody else says. Yeah, this is pretty darn good stuff, of which one of those companies that uses the VESC platform that I have a great deal of respect for and admiration is Tronic. The three other ones that are also very good is Schul, Trampa, and of course eBMX with just the X9000 for now. But yeah, all four of those are pretty darn good VESC controllers, or make really darn good VESC controllers. Anyway, folks, yeah, that's one of the shameless plugs. Here's another one. This is the De-bodgery X LCD. It runs over TX and RX on VESC controllers. If there's a thing that I wish wasn't, is I wish this was CAN bus instead. But otherwise, it's a great product. Definitely like the De-bodgery X LCDs. And here's another shameless plug. If you don't have an VESC Express, that's a Trampa product, and you're running a VESC controller, you should definitely consider getting a VESC Express. Super handy. The ESP32 has got a ton of libraries for different functionality. It's going to go miles. Definitely get on board the VESC Express. That's a great product to have. And of course, VESC, obviously, right? So anyway, this is a proof of concept that the Tronic 750 can run at 32S. So my 32S LiPo pack, this is one of three of these that I have. 32S across here, 32 cells in series. Full charge is 131 volts. And as you can see on the app BMS, it says 130 volts. So it's close to full charge, not quite fully charged, but close enough that it doesn't really matter. And so, yeah, I think on the Tronic website, it says 30S max, and I think Schul says the same thing on theirs, 30S, but it's all 150 volts inside. There's no reason why you can't run them at 32S, and, well, you can. Flat out you can. Anyway, so here is a TP128 hooked up here, and this is a bench test. This is going to go into an EV that has been in the planning stages in the background for a good little while. And so this is going to get put on that thing and start running it. Don't know what motor I'll use. Maybe a rewound TP128, maybe a QS165 rewound. I don't know yet. I've still got to figure out the motor. I've got a lot of different motor options I want to try. Okay, so here is the De-bodgery X LCD. Here is my bench throttle. I've shown this before. Ignore the speed, it's wrong. The gearing is not set up in the De-bodgery X, so hear the motor running. So here's that. And of course, here's VESC tool. And you can see that says basically, yeah, 129.5 volts. Anyway, yeah, you can definitely run a Tronic 750 on 32S. No problem at all. Doing the job. And now it's time to start putting this together onto an actual EV. Let me give you a little bit of a teaser about another product coming soon from Tronic. The 750 is about to have a big brother. I have seen it. I've had it in my possession. I looked the thing over, gave Tronic feedback, and they went, all right, so thank you. Let us look over what you said. We're going to make some of those changes. We are definitely listening to what you tell us. And before we let you do a teardown, we're going to then do a new revision. So that was version 1.0 and now 1.1. I've seen the boards. The controller is going to get some changes to it, some more caps and a couple other things to improve things a little bit more. But already really cool product. Whoops, bumped the camera. So yeah, the 750, I thought this was pretty stinking gorgeous. If you go on the Tronic website and you look up the 250R2, which is a dual 250R controller inside the same shell, that same kind of faceted heatsink look to it is going to be on the Tronic 1000 as well. So anyway, it's absolutely super sexy, gorgeous as can be. And, you know, like everything else, the number tells you the phase amps. So 750 phase amps and the 1000 will be 1000 phase amps. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the Tronic 1000. Won't get to do a teardown quite yet, not until the 1.1s are out. But, yeah, expect to see that sometime soon. Definitely am looking forward to the Tronic 750 in place and running and doing its business. And of course, the Tronic 1000 after that. That is a beast of a controller. Absolutely gorgeous piece of hardware. Anyway, folks, if you're wondering if you can run these things really at 32S, well, you can. So I hope to help some folks out. This pack will actually go in the EV for the time being, along with 2 other sets of those. You know, those are my build packs until I can finally get around to building the actual NMC/lithium ion pack for it, which I'll probably be spot welding out of 18650s or 21700s. But yeah, they make for a quick pack, lets me run things, see how it all works together, and then build the real pack for it later, because that takes a lot of time. Anyway, expect more on this. The EV will be starting up, getting built, things like that in the background as time permits.